Fast food, it just makes no sense. In countries like Singapore and Japan, where local cuisine is really fast, cheap, and nutritious, people still flock towards fast food chains. Why? What makes fast food so attractive? Why do we pick this instead of that? Or this instead of that? To show you how ridiculous fast food's existence is, I'm going to make an unnecessarily long video policing people's poor dietary choices. But first, in order to find out why fast food is so silly, we need to figure out when fast food works and why it exists in the first place. Because in certain places where the local population is severely deprived of tasty, quick, nutritious meals, fast food chains are there for a reason. According to Wikipedia, the grand stoic pillar of knowledge, it first came about as a vending machine in Germany, where you can just insert coins for food. This then got moved to the US as a branded chain, the Automat, advertised as a shortcut to dining in, and as an alternative to cooking at home. You can get an entire meal, main, side, dessert, and drink, and then you can choose to eat your meal there or take it home. These are the first two reasons why fast food is good, right? First, it's a one-stop shop. You don't have to go anywhere to complete your meal. Second, you don't have to sit down there and dine in. You have the choice of bringing it home, or eating it on your way elsewhere, or taking it to your office. It's portable. The third reason is because it is cheap. Much of the products are made in a factory. When it comes to the point of sale, they just need to heat it up and it's done. You don't need skilled workers for this. Any 18-year-old with 2 hands and half a brain can do it. You can also cut corners and use cheaper ingredients. There's no need to use premium, fresh produce for a 2-minute burger. Just cover it in salt and chemicals, and the customer will love it. Which then brings us to the fourth and final point. Because you're relying so little on labor and ingredients, unpredictable elements, fast food is typically consistent. Macca's in New York is about the same as Macca's in LA. This is especially important in bigger countries or rural areas where competition can be scarce in certain places, and that local diner or restaurant may just be a little bit suspicious. But these reasons are not unique to fast food. In fact, what even is fast food? I've been struggling to write this script for weeks, and I'll tell you why it's taken so long. I've struggled to define what fast food is. I've googled it, and everywhere I look, everyone is just as confused as I am, or they just simply don't care. Just think about this with me, right? Let's just play a simple game. This game is called fast food or street food. Alright, so I'm just going to throw out a few foods up on screen, and you just have to think to yourself whether it's fast food or street food, alright? Okay, let's just play this game, right? Burger at McDonald's. Fast food. Fried chicken at Kentucky's. Fast food. Burger and fried chicken at this stand. Street food. That's right, they're the same fucking thing, but one of them is a fast food and one of them is street food for some fucking reason. Right? And at this juncture of writing the script, I just realized this very important point. There is no difference between fast food and street food. Fast food is just street food cleaned up and then jammed into a store and proliferated as a giant chain. More often than not, fast food is literally just American street food. In fact, if you look at alternative fast food chains like Stuffed, Yoshinoya, Panda Express, these are all just street food from different cultures, franchised and touted as fast food. And once you realize that fast food makes no sense. See, the main difference that sets street food aside from fast food is the authenticity. For all the good fast food promises, it is also fast food's downfall. The food is not fresh, the taste is more often than not just salt and fat tricking your brain, and the consistency means that none of the food will amaze you. They more or less taste the same. Street food, on the other hand, uses more fresh ingredients, is cooked on the spot by your own personal chef, and there is the excitement of having something that might taste exceptionally good. And in this day and age, where with technology, it's not even hard to avoid bad establishments. People are quick to go online and complain if they have had a bad time at a certain store. But more than that, as fast food gets more popular, it also makes less sense. Nowadays, fast food places are so crowded that it takes a long time to get an order. With delivery services piling on, wait times just keep going up. It's not just that fast food has devolved into slow food. Prices have also constantly gone up, and it's even considered luxury in many places of the world. Some people no longer eat fast food as a meal, they eat it as a celebration, for a birthday or for Christmas or anything like that. If you genuinely live in a food desert, and good nutritious food is really hard to find, cook. In fact, street food is not necessarily healthy or the best way of eating. You should always cook if you can. It's proven to be infinitely cheaper and healthier, provided you know what you're doing and you choose the right ingredients and recipes. But if you're really lazy and I'm looking for a quick bite, please go back to basics. Especially during COVID, the local chefs and cooks need all the dough they can get their hands on. This isn't just about me being a hipster hating fast food. One day, all your local delights will be gone or severely diminished, and then you realize how much you truly miss them. Like it or not, street food defines your country's cuisine, not the amount of McDonald's you have.